Hello, everybody.
Let's make sure. Yeah, you talk.
Hello. Hello. And welcome to Spin That Dice with
Spin that.
me, Richard, and my co-host.
Jared.
We're both co-hosts. We don't.
Co-
I don't.
yeah,
Yeah,
don't do
I'm
that
not
to
the
me.
main. I'm
Co-host v co-host.
Yeah, we're both We're not. We don't have like a main host.
Look at that little main host. Yeah, it's been a while for us, but probably not for anyone else because we haven't released any episodes yet.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah. And then this is probably going to be our second episode.
Why? Because the other ones
I don't
had
think
bad
the audio sounds great. I'll have
That's
to
fine.
play it back and we'll see.
That's fine.
Yeah, we just kind of go off the cuff here, and that's what we do, and you're gonna have to just deal with it, I guess.
Our listeners need to take that on and deal with it
Yeah,
themselves, and they have to
exactly.
take some responsibility.
I was just gonna say that.
And you guys have been freeloaders
We can't baby
for
you.
too long. I know it's nice to listen to a podcast and to try to sit back and not do anything, but nope, you gotta just deal with this and this one thing only.
Yeah, because we need you. You need us, and we need you. So we need you to step up.
For $5 a month, you just have $5 every
You
month.
could just have $5, or you could give it to us, and then we could have $5 more.
That would be good.
That'd be great. We'll set that up. We'll set something up.
Yeah.
It's St. Patrick's Day, kind of.
It's the day after St. Patrick's Day.
We're gonna do this whole episode in an Irish accent.
Yep, an Irish brogue, if you will.
I don't know what that is, but maybe that'll come up on Wikipedia.
It may. I think a brogue is that's how they talk. It's a way to describe an Irish accent.
I got a brogue. I got a brogue named Joe.
Oh,
Richard. Hey, that's comedy. All right, so we'll get right into it. I don't even know if do I even remember how to do this?
Yeah,
crazy.
Well, the last episode we recorded was in December of 2022.
No,
it was March of 2023.
Wasn't it December?
It was December, I think.
You also had COVID.
In February, I was basically. I didn't want to infect anybody for the whole month of February.
Yeah, it's like, oh, suck it up, dude.
Everybody was saying that to me.
Wait, is this even the right home?
You gotta go here.
Yeah, take over, dude.
And then,
up. Random article.
Is that okay?
Maybe there was an update we didn't know. Did you click on it?
Well, I'm gonna let you. Are you doing the first one today?
Well, is this gonna take us to the? It's gonna take us to the random article, so I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Here we go. We're getting into it. And the first one is the Nether Edge Hospital. That sounds like a dope hospital in Minecraft. The Nether Edge Hospital was a health facility in Union Road, Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England. The main building, known as the Kingswood Building, remains a Grade 2 listed building. I don't know what that means. Do you know what a Grade 2 listed building is?
I assume it has something to do with its historical significance, just like if we ever release the previous episodes, we do go on a tirade about historical buildings
we do.
And how who cares?
Maybe we'll just release
this
them.
facility has its origins in the workhouse, which was designed by William Flockton and opened in 1844. The dining hall and nurses' home were damaged by enemy bombing in December 1940 during the Second World War. Nether Edge.
That is a dope
cool
name.
Nice.
Nether
You guys really fucking outdid yourselves naming this hospital. And it's part of the NHS. We got to keep our NHS strong.
Yes, dude.
They love the NHS over there.
I don't know what that is.
It's the National Health Service.
Okay.
That's see, it's funny. I think British people of all stripes, except the really super conservative far right ones, are we love, even the ones that want to be conservative, they're well, we like the NHS. And then we're you want to see a hellscape? Come to the US. You want to go in for a scraped knee? You're coming out with a home loan. You're gonna have to take a home equity line of credit out.
It's crazy. You know the Office episode where Pam doesn't want to go to the hospital.
Yeah, it's sickening. Yeah,
but I listened.
It doesn't translate.
I listened to the podcast. The Office ladies, they were we did not understand this episode. They didn't get it.
Wait, the actors didn't?
No, the actors did. But so they do a podcast where they recap all the episodes, and when they got to that episode, people were writing in from
Oh,
England.
other
and,
countries.
Across,
Yeah.
they're
They're
like, I don't understand. Why
right.
wouldn't she just go to the fucking hospital?
Yeah.
Well, here in America.
Well, listen, we live in hell.
Yeah.
So since we're in hell, and pregnant women have to work until they're ready to pop.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What a sickening thing. And then when you take time off, you don't get paid. And
I
then
know.
Insane. I'm surprised anybody has kids, honestly.
It's weird. You get like maybe a month off if you're lucky. Where does the kid go after a month?
Go right to hell.
Yeah, right. They go send him to the Nether Hospital.
Send him to Nether Edge,
Send him to
dude.
Nether Edge.
They fucking put him in the basement. They lock him in there. No, but yeah, no, it's sickening.
Yeah, it's like healthcare. I gotta say, if you're watching this. This looks. Oh, it looked cooler in the thumbnail.
It still looks cool. It's like an old British building, if you can imagine. It's got bricks.
This looks like you open the doors and it's giant. It looks like completely different. Like it's like a hidden, like a platform 9 3/4 type deal.
Yep. Big. Well, that's from like Doctor Who. Like the outside is small and then the inside is massive.
Yeah, I saw a couple Doctor Who episodes.
The phone booth.
Yeah, that's true.
The TARDIS, rather.
Be careful, dude.
Sorry.
Get careful.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Well, careful.
Time and relative dimension in space. It's an acronym. That's what it stands for.
I didn't know that.
And I haven't watched an episode of that since like 2012.
God, that show is so fucking lame.
It's one of the dumbest shows.
It's so stupid. I watched like a whole season and I was like, what? Did it get good? The fucking Blorgon. You're saying Blorgons. That's from Community, isn't it?
That is from Community.
But it really is like that.
No, what are they called? The Daleks.
Oh, I thought. Don't they say Blorgons?
No, they do not say Blorgons.
I'm pretty sure they do. We'll fact check.
It's Dalek. They go Dalek, and they go. They do say exterminate.
Yeah. We're gonna fact check the Blorgon thing, and
the Blorgons from Community. It's from Inspector.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, it's not from. I thought you were saying.
No, I'm saying I thought Blorgons was from
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who,
That's
but then
really
I said,
funny.
"Oh no, it's Community."
It's close
Exterminate.
enough.
All right, you're up.
All right, here we go.
Nether Edge Hospital. Wow.
Very cool. This is a very.
Why does Sue get her own Wikipedia page?
So for our.
You can't see, but I'm hitting Rich.
Jared's hitting me.
He's
you
get the
hey,
joke?
Oh,
like,
well, anyways, let me explain it to our listeners because they can't maybe see it. So this is a page for Sue, West Virginia. Sue is an unincorporated community in Greenbrier County, West Virginia, United States. Sue is 8.5 miles east-southeast of Falling Spring, because everybody knows where Falling Spring, West Virginia is.
What is an unincorporated?
Unincorporated means it's like not even a town.
Oh, that's
like
creepy,
it's like
dude.
So you're so fucked,
dude. That's like some Mormon shit.
No, well, they would probably love that shit.
Yeah,
No, it's essentially like you do not meet the I guess the requirements around being a town or a city, so you're unincorporated land within a state.
Are they still like part of the government?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
okay.
no. It's not like a breakaway.
Yeah, it's
not like a rogue state.
Yeah.
No, it's just essentially like you don't have. Maybe you don't have a city council. Maybe you don't have like a mayor, but you have like a city. A manager or something. Sue, West Virginia. So Sue, if you're out there,
if you're listening, we know that you are.
Great job. You got your own plot of land out there. I don't know how big Sue, West Virginia is. We'll go
8.5 miles.
It's 8.5 miles east-southeast of Falling Spring, West Virginia,
so how big
which
is
everybody knows.
Yeah, dude.
Falling Spring,
we
West
vacation
Virginia.
there every year.
It's great. You can see there's deer.
Anyone talking about this?
Let's see the chat. Let's see. There's not
no
a lot of chatter
about
Sue, West Virginia. They're really
West Virginia. Here, you take another one too, because that was you get another one. You
Thanks.
can do
He's
all
gonna
the
click
work.
it for me. Too.
I'm gonna click it.
Publishers Weekly list of best-selling novels in the United States in the 1970s.
Wow, so specific.
So we're looking. This is Publishers Weekly. Best-selling novels in the United States in the 1970s. Let's take a look at some of these, shall we? Love Story by Eric Siegel.
I bet you read all
that
these.
That was number one.
Nerd.
I love it. We're gonna go 1970 to. We're going through all of them. Now we'll just pick out Islands in the Stream by Ernest Hemingway. First of all, thought that was just a song. That is what we are.
Did the French Lieutenant's Woman come up in a previous episode?
No, that was the. Oh, maybe it was based on the French Lieutenant's Woman.
We'll have to go back. We'll have to
Now
listen back.
the movie was called like The Diplomat.
Oh yeah, like the
something.
diplomat's wife or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
the French Lieutenant's Women. Write that down. Islands in the Stream by Ernest Hemingway. Again, did not know that. First of all, I didn't know Ernest Hemingway was alive in 1970. I don't know if this is published posthumously. I thought he died in like the 60s.
Right,
50s.
this is like it's like a Picasso. Like I
Yeah.
assumed he was lived.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
Picasso.
1500s.
Right. yeah. He was
Like with Da
Renaissance.
Vinci
Right?
and stuff.
I always misplaced Da Vinci too. I'm like, was he ancient?
BC,
No, he was
AD, I don't-
1500s.
The gang that couldn't shoot straight.
In 1971, The Exorcist came to number 2. And that was a movie. Everybody knows that movie.
Yep. Sam, my girlfriend just came down here. She's a big spooky. She likes spooky stuff. Our house is full of cobwebs.
It's scary in here. There's always like a cat.
She's always like popping out at me.
Yeah.
And
a lot of jump scares in here.
Yeah.
1972,
Rabbit redo.
Not a great. What is it called?
Rabbit redo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Rabbit
That's the
Redo
follow-up
by
to Rabbit.
John Updike. Yeah. 1973, Breakfast of Champions by Kurt Vonnegut. Good movie. Burr by
It's a movie?
Gore Vidal. I mean, great book.
Kurt Vonnegut. One of the only like he writes books. Only books that like actually make me laugh.
That was I agree with that. I think that's like the first book I ever
It was
like.
like, oh.
1974, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. That was also a movie. Watership Down,
Say
book
that 5 times
the book that's about rabbits. I read it and I was like, meh.
I mean, what a freaking
Jaws. Jaws.
That's a book?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Did you read that too?
I did not read Jaws. I have seen the movie Jaws.
Dude, so scary.
It's spooky.
I haven't touched water since.
He hasn't. He fucking
I
stinks.
smell,
He
and I'm
smells
so thirsty.
Awful. The Great Train Robbery by Michael Crichton. This
That
is
was
1975.
That was one of the first movies ever, I believe. The Great Train Robbery.
Well, this is in 1975, so I don't know, man.
Is it based off the movie?
Is it historical
novelization?
novel? His third novel. Published. No, I don't know. You're probably right that there was a train robbery
that was
movie.
like one of the first movies ever.
I don't think maybe no relation to this book.
I would say click on it and we'll see, but
Nah, we gotta do this.
Trinity.
Sleeping Murder by Agatha Christie, another murder. She liked to write murder books. 1876 by Gore Vidal. Kurt Vonnegut book made it. We're talking 1976. This was hip. Publishers Weekly, man. These weren't.
These are good.
These
ones,
aren't
huh?
like housewife books.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with those books.
Yeah.
But it's
Trinity. Is that like the Matrix?
Yeah, it's all about. It follows Trinity from the Matrix. Oh, The Silmarillion by Tolkien, 1977.
You're telling me J.R.R. Tolkien wasn't from the 1600s?
He was not.
God, that's another one.
Wait, did you really think
I
he was
didn't think it was
older
the 1600s, but I did not
Like,
think it was the
would you-
70s.
would you-
I thought, like,
Well, I think
I
think the Silmarillion. I'm not now. If we ever have fans or anything, I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to know. But,
Rich is a huge Lord
I think
of the Rings fan,
it was written, and then Tolkien stopped writing it because he died, and then his son finished
Christopher
it.
Walken.
Christopher Tolkien.
Oh.
Christopher Walken. And then it was released in 1977. The Honorable
Illusions.
Schoolboy by John Le Carre.
Illusions: The Adventures of a Reluctant Messiah.
Damn. That Richard Bach, dude, you were fucking...
A reluctant Messiah.
He was going for it.
Yeah, what the hell?
What a long title.
Whoa, the story questions the reader's view of reality.
Proposing what we call reality is merely an illusion we create for learning and enjoyment.
I've never heard... That's
Damn,
crazy.
Dude, 1977.
He was smoking grass.
He was smoking that. And you know what they called weed in... The
devil's lettuce.
In the 70s, you know what they called it? They'd say, like, and this is funny to me, they'd
Dope.
say, oh, that's like that fine Colombian.
It was like 0.25% THC.
Right, well, and it's funny because now if somebody says, oh, I got that Colombian,
I'd be like,
you'd
oh, great, you have cocaine. Yeah,
right, yeah,
sure.
but in the 70s, it was weed.
Break me off a little piece of that. Illusions. He had a follow-up. Illusions.
78? No, maybe. I think he just...
Oh, wait.
Wow,
what the hell?
2 years running. Richard Bach.
That's You can't do that, guys.
Ken Follett. I feel like he writes like religious
the Beatles.
stuff.
Oh, did I just see go back? One of those the Nazi crosses.
But it's on fire, so that's
okay.
good. No, I don't think they would put.
But even so, even if it's on fire, don't have that in
fire,
don't
though.
have that in the on the fucking cover.
Yeah, but it's good because it's on, so people know. They go, he's setting it on fire.
What if he's saying, "Yo, this is fire, yo"?
Oh, you can't do that.
Sophie's
Jailbird.
Choice.
Sophie's Choice came out in 1979. That made the top 10 here. And Jailbird by Kurt Vonnegut. I've never read Jailbird.
I know why the Jailbird sings.
That's not. The Dead Zone
Read
by
the
Stephen
book to
King.
find out.
So, a lot of good books in the
people.
the 70s. People don't.
They don't talk about the 70s.
Nobody talks about the 70s anymore, man.
They don't talk about the music, the culture. No one talks about that.
No, nobody's ever mentioned the 70s.
Wait. The standard set for inclusion in this list, which, for example, led to the exclusion of the novels in the Harry Potter series.
Yeah, because they said we're not going to include stupid books.
That is my life.
It's not.
I like Harry Potter.
Honestly,
You
it's
read them all.
Stupid. I think I read up until like the 4th one.
I remember your sister read Order of the Phoenix in like a day. I was like, bitch, this shit's like 1,000 pages.
I know.
How the fuck
Stupid.
You do that?
What a waste.
Stupid idiot. We're just smoking cigarettes.
I was so I was reading Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah.
I was like the coolest 12-year-old.
Damn, I just learned how to read, bro. All right. Now we're taking
going
a
to the next
left
one.
turn here. We're going to the next page.
Here we
It's
go.
the Anapu River.
Ooh.
Or is it Anapu?
Either way.
The Anapu River is a river of Para State in north-central Brazil. It is a tributary of the Para River, a channel that connects the Amazon and Tocantins River to the south of Marajo Island. The basin of the Anapu River is in the Xingu Tocantins. Oh God, Araguaia moist.
The Araguaia.
Araguaia moist forests. Change that. Ecoregion. What is an ecoregion?
It's a region that has the same, sort of environment.
All right. And it's moist.
I gotta say, you did extremely well with all those pronunciations.
Thank you. Para.
Araguaia, Tocantins.
Tocantins.
And I bet it's real hot there.
Oh, and it's moist.
It's
If
real
you're
wet.
describing an ecoregion as moist, check please.
I would immediately die of a fungus.
Oh, dude,
not to say don't go there, but I think it's just it's a rainforest.
Dude, imagine living in a fucking rainforest.
It's gotta be tough, but some people do. So good for them.
They should move.
Jared's like, have you ever heard of air conditioning?
Yeah,
wait, let's go down a bit. I went to the right.
Choking out a piece of almond.
He's choking on almonds. He's grabbing another Guinness. So this is in Para State in Brazil. Brazil is fucking big. I don't think people really understand how big Brazil is. Look at how big it is.
Compared to the USA, though.
I think it's like almost as big in terms of land mass.
It's weird though. Like all the maps are all the sizes are all fucked up.
Yeah.
So who knows? No one actually knows.
Have you ever seen like the older maps like that were made in like Russia and stuff, and Russia's like like Russia's big,
this is crazy.
but like a map of Russia from like the 30s, it's like this huge giant and everything's tiny. Like that's funny.
It's like Russia's in the middle and all the planets are.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know about that
this
guy.
Is nuts, guys. This is crazy. Is Putin? Is he trying to arrest him?
Oh, the ice. So here's a current event. I don't know if it's going to be current by the time this episode's released.
It'll still be an event.
The International Criminal Court has issued a warrant for Putin's arrest. Good luck getting that arrest, guys. He's only in the president.
We're just
going to
walk up to him.
Imagine they go, sure. They like hand him a manila envelope. Like they don't even. He's walking out in cuffs.
He's like, hey, I messed up, guys. I messed up.
He's like,
I'm big enough to admit it. I'll get on my horse.
We got a confession.
Yeah, no.
There's like he's in a room and like the lights like swinging. And they throw something on the table. They go, recognize this? And he's like, I've never seen that before in my life. And he shoves the picture across the table.
What a cigarette.
All right,
there we go. Francesco da Chiaravalle.
Wow.
Died in 1450. Was a Roman Catholic prelate,
I don't know what that is. A
who
prelate?
served as
Prelate?
Bishop of Montefeltro. Where's
That's
he
funny.
from?
He's from Montefeltro.
Where the fuck is that?
Yeah, I would imagine it's in Italy. It says Montefeltro.
Hey,
Italy.
Montefeltro.
Yeah, Paisan
Oh,
here.
I should have seen Giovanni.
I mean,
Giovanni Sadini.
his name is Francesco da Chiaravale.
I don't know.
The Chiaravale,
But
that's
I
pretty good.
just
that
had, you know,
you knew.
you never know.
On 20th of November, 1444, Francesco da Chiaravale
It was appointed during the papacy of Pope Eugene IV.
Pope Eugene.
Pope Eugene, was that what it is?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just funny that his name was Eugene.
As Bishop of Montefeltro. He served as Bishop of Bitches. Bishop of
Maybe it was the bitch of Montefeltro.
He's like, I thought I was Bishop. I was
No, you a bitch. You a
Bishop.
bitch of Montefeltro.
God damn, that's why he only did it for 6 years.
Yeah,
They
he's
killed
not.
him.
Yeah, what the hell?
Fucking killed him.
Oh shit, he only served as.
He was
a
probably
bishop.
like 80 or 30. It was the 1400s.
No, that's true. He got like a fucking.
Yeah, how'd he die? I'd like to
he
know.
Scraped his knee.
I'd like to know more about this fella, but
Maybe he did. Maybe he like something crazy happened to him. He like got poisoned
Illuminati.
by another bishop,
Oh shit.
and then
By
like
Giacomo. Hey, that's what my godfather goes by. Fucking
Giacomo.
God, he's
Is
a
that
priest
is
too.
that like Jacob in the Jacob
I
version
don't
of
know.
Italian or something?
I don't know.
The
Maybe.
Yeah, Italian version of Jacob is what I meant to say. The Jacob version.
Oh yeah. Oh, Anarchy, but it's not. It's not what you think. Anarchy with a K is a supervillain appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics. I'm taking this one because
Yeah, go for it. I don't want.
I don't want to. Rich is very against comics.
I'm anti-comic.
Co-created by Alan Grant, don't know who that is, and Norm Brayfogle, who first appeared in Detective Comics number 608 as an adversary to Batman. Okay, I'm not going to read all this.
Wait, read this part.
The character who is named after the philosophy of anarchism, primarily espouses anti-statism and attacks capitalism.
Yeah!
Rich is like, all right, I'll read it. However, multiple social issues have been addressed through the character, including environmentalism, anti-militarism, economic inequality, and political corruption. Wow. Inspired by multiple sources, the character often included homages to political and philosophical texts and referenced anarchist philosophers and theorists.
Wow.
Interesting. When did it say the year? 89. Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of.
tracks.
I don't know much about comics, but I do know that like in the since.
Well, I feel like
comics-
even the music was like in the 90s. Like,
since comics became. a
we're
thing,
not gonna take
Well,
it.
no,
right?
they always had
Joking.
they always had villains that like wasn't even what's the other villain? I'm trying to think of like they like always mean well, but then like the comics are like they took it too far. Like
Yeah.
what's the Ivy lady from Batman?
Poison Ivy?
Isn't she like supposed to be like an environmentalist and she like
Probably.
wants to kill like humans are killing the planet, so she attacks
Well,
people?
yeah, I mean, you have to do that to make it like a little real, you know.
But like then they like through doing that they're trying to say like being an environmentalist
Yeah,
is crazy because
yeah,
you're
that's
just gonna
true.
kill everybody, right?
Yeah.
Just like this guy that like being an this guy looks stupid.
I mean,
by the way. It doesn't-
they definitely made him look like the V for Vendetta guy.
a little bit. I don't
What's
know.
his name? What's that guy?
V.
No.
Wasn't his name V?
No, the Matt. What's it? The
Oh, Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fieri. Yeah.
Guy Fieri.
Does he have any cool superpowers? Probably not.
He's got a big stick he hits people with.
I'm an anarchist.
Throws bricks. He's always throwing bricks. Man, this is just too like.
There's nothing.
This is too much.
Jeez,
shit.
look at all this.
This is one
If
of
you're
the longest.
watching,
This is
oh
one of the
my
longest
God.
Wikipedia articles we've seen, and it's on literally.
And it's about a supervillain I've never heard of.
just one guy.
Grant developed anarchy as a gadgeteer. Oh no, this is
Okay,
about,
so he doesn't have any superpowers, but he's got like gadgets.
and as a child prodigy. Come on. During Nightfall Saga, no, he. Okay, so he's smart. He knows improv. Okay, I'm looking for a word.
Yeah, well, it says he utilizes cunning, improvisation, and intelligence.
That is just okay. Doorknob.
Doorknob. Okay, good. Doorknob.
Okay, here we go.
Boy, somebody should oil that doorknob.
Okay, this guy sucks.
Yeah, this is bad.
You would you'd think an anarchist would have some like cool bombs or something.
I said he had smoke bombs, but
That's all you could get.
she's not gonna blow people up.
Raven ate her gabapentin, the marshmallow flavor.
This just in. Our cat just took her medication. So for the first time, everybody, round of applause. Round of applause for our cat,
Yeah,
Raven, who is a Teen Titan.
That's right.
That's what she was named after.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that. Yes,
I thought she was
No,
named after the Edgar
After-
Allan Poe, or because you guys are huge Baltimore Ravens fans.
we love him, dude. God, I don't know. I couldn't name one Raven.
was Ray Lewis on the Baltimore
Is that the guy that killed,
Ravens? Yeah,
quote unquote, killed someone?
allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
No, that's not how it works, Sam.
Ray.
Oh,
Hey.
Richard's being a little anarchist here.
I
He's
just-
going against the grain.
I want to make sure he was on the. Yeah, he was
Right,
on the
because
Ravens.
I
Okay.
think Ray Lewis will probably listen to this.
He's gonna be like, I didn't kill somebody.
When Keenan does his the impersonation of him on SNL, very funny.
Oh, Ray Lewis. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he does the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. The next
that's
page
you,
is
kid.
for the
You're getting a lot of Thailand
the
stuff.
Jahai language. I know we're in Southeast Asia here. Jahai is an Aboriginal Mon Khmer language spoken by the
Let me
Jahai
just interrupt
people.
you. This is my mom when we were younger, and I'd walk in the house. This is what my mom would say.
She'd
She'd
go-
go, "Oh, Jahai,
No,
you been smoking, Jahai?"
did she really?
No.
I was like, wait, what?
No, I don't know. It sounded better in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, like are you high, Jahai?
Oh, I get it. There was
It's
now
something there.
for some of our listeners. We are
There's something there.
we're in Rhode Island, and there was I would imagine somebody who had a lot of money to burn. They made a regional food shop or something, and it was like they had like 2 or 3 locations within Rhode Island. So Rhode Islanders are not going to go there because it's insane. They had one I think they had one in the airport too, which
I only-
makes more sense because like if you're in an airport and you're coming to Rhode Island, you're like, oh, I gotta
I
try
only
all
ever
this.
saw it in the mall.
There was one in like the Providence Mall. I'm not gonna go into details. Anyways, the name of this place was called J''E as in G, which I don't think I've ever heard anybody say G. And
Hey, G. No, I mean,
and the menu was all misspelled, like how people would say it. Like, one of the dishes was sausage and peppers, and it was called sausage
you
and
didn't even
peppers.
really know exactly what you were ordering because everything was spelled so
It
ridiculously.
made no sense. And then they had like, what are they? I don't even know what they call bakery pizza. They call it potty pizza.
Yeah, it's like
and-
potty pausa.
Yeah,
We
which
don't
is
talk
like it's
that.
just like bread with sauce on it. Which I think they even have it in like New Jersey too. I know we say, oh, it's a Rhode Island thing, but I think it's like they call it
dip that in
tomato
coffee.
pie in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, they called it G, and now they're all out of business.
You know, I bet like even Rhode Islanders, there's probably not. It's like a select few that would even know that restaurant. It was not open for very long.
No,
Like
a
I
couple
doubt
years,
Sam even knows
couple years.
it. G.
That's funny. That's a nice footnote. Anyways,
Anyways, back to
so
Thailand.
the Jahai language, it's an Aboriginal language. It's in Thailand. It's spoken by only a little more than 1,000 people. It does not
That's
appear
cool.
in immediate danger of extinction. It has a unique vocabulary for describing odors.
What? They be thinking.
Yo,
Wait, I mean, it's not. It's on the internet. It's not gonna go extinct.
Jared.
What? The language?
Languages go extinct all the time.
Not anymore. It's on the friggin' internet. You can just learn it.
What do you mean?
They've written this down somewhere, right?
But see, there's so
I guess it's more the culture.
well, there's a lot to it too. I think like you talk about like how do you say certain word, like because right now, I mean, there's a lot of languages that people like try to quote unquote preserve, but then they're like, wait, how do I actually say this? You know what I mean?
That's
So
true,
like
yeah.
they have notes from like somebody in the 1800s who was like, I've just come upon a group of natives, but I'm going to kill them, but before I do so, let me write down like what they say.
Okay, so maybe that's what they mean by immediate, not an immediate. So like if people stop talking this, they're like, we think we got it. We think we recorded enough of it.
I think probably, yeah. They probably. I mean, if it has like 1,000 speakers, that's pretty good. I know there are some languages in the world where there's like 2 speakers left. You know what I mean?
I always thought that was so cool, like having like your culture that like only a few people are a part of. I always thought that was very.
It's
cool.
kind of sad though, because then it like dies.
No,
out.
it is. It is
It's
sad,
like,
but there's something cool about it, like keeping your culture alive and passing it on to
there's
someone else.
There's a lot of places in the world where there's like hundreds of languages spoken over like 20 miles.
But then it's like, sometimes you got to grow tobacco, and you're like, well, get these people out of here. We can start growing tobacco, dude.
That's right.
That's what
take the
Columbus.
land.
So he says we could grow tobacco. Dude.
I don't know if he was going after tobacco.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's what the school books like. All I remember is they were always growing tobacco. Yeah, I don't know.
Columbus?
No, not Columbus. Like the Pilgrims. Like I was like all tobacco.
I do kind of remember. It was like the book was sponsored by Philip Morris.
yeah. The bookmark was a cigarette.
Yeah, you could actually. Smoke
I feel like it was like tobacco and cord.
I
like,
don't know when
that's what they lived
even
on.
started growing tobacco, like in the 1800s. Like when? I don't know. I'm sure there's an old
1492, dude.
When Columbus sailed the ocean blue. So this seems like a cool language. The fact that they
Why is there so much about smell?
To smell edible and tasty, to smell roasted, to be fragrant, to stink, to be musty, to have a stinging smell. I don't like that.
To have
a smell of human urine, to have a urine-like smell, to have a bloodfish meat-like smell, to have a bloody smell which attracts tigers. That is its own
very
word.
Specific.
So crushed head lice.
Oh, there was a word
blood.
that I just learned today, and I forgot what it was. Keep going.
If you're eating, I'm very sorry that I'm feces, rotten meat, prawn paste, old dwellings, mushrooms, stale food. They have a lot of cool words for stinky stuff.
Okay, speaking of, do you know what chuggy means?
Yeah, does it mean like basic or something?
God damn it, I just learned that word today.
I feel like people don't even say that anymore.
I just saw it on TikTok, and I was like, what the fuck is chuggy? I think it's specifically like stuff that millennials do that's out of style,
Probably.
like rose gold.
I'm
mid-century
like,
modern.
what's wrong with rose gold?
Yeah.
I'm like covered in rings and stuff. No, I honestly didn't. I don't know. I don't feel like I don't see a lot of rose golds.
No, not anymore. But yeah, I think it's stuff like that. So I thought you wouldn't know, and you knew,
I
and
did
it's
know.
ridiculous
Are
that
you upset?
know. Yeah. And there's a word for the smell of crushed head lice.
Yeah, to have a bloody smell which attracts tigers.
Now, how would you even? Is that a question mark?
I mean, it's in like a different script. I would say plen.
That's what I say.
No, but
it's
really,
like the guy saying Guadalajara.
Yeah, no, that's in a totally like. I think they had like a little.
Yeah, that's a J. Maybe it's like pleasant.
Frictive, bilabal, alveolar, palatal. So. Yeah, no, I don't know how to say any of this. No, that's probably like a sh sound and like a D in there. Shed.
Well, too bad they don't have a like you could click something and you could hear.
And have it say it. No,
that would be neat.
Get on it, Wiki.
Oh, look at this is new on the side.
Yeah, it goes up like with your.
Let's get little categories.
When you go to the different categories.
Anyone talking about this in Jahai?
Have you heard about this? You talk about this? You heard of this? Wait, who does that? Oh, Jay Leno. Have you seen this?
Have you heard about this? Yeah.
Have you seen this?
Jay Leno's not a great guy, right?
I mean, I don't know.
I know he really went after Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, yeah.
Really. It's like, I see this.
You see this?
All right, now
Fuck
we're
off
at
the president.
yeah, it's ridiculous. Now we're at Lars Cleveman. Dude, Lars is such a musician name. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Lars Cleveman. Who's Lars? Is Metallica or something?
Lars Ulrich.
Who's that?
I think he's in Metallica.
I know.
Lars Cleveman. They call
Lars
him Cleveman because he loves Cleveland, baby.
I'm the Cleveland.
They call him the Cleveman because he loves. He's all about the cleave.
And he is a Swedish musician and opera singer.
Who moved shortly after to Cleveland.
Became the Cleveland.
Became the Cleveman.
It was supposed to be Loves Cleveman, but
since he's Swedish,
yeah,
they say
Lars.
Lars. I Lars you.
So his career. I'll tell you a little about Lars Cleveman. Together with Martin Rosell, Cleveman founded Sweden's first electronic underground group, Dom Damaste. I thought I was going to say Swedish House Mafia. Additionally, Cleveman is a tenor opera singer performing at the Royal Swedish Opera in Stockholm. I would like to go to Stockholm.
I'm sure it's nice.
Hopefully I don't come back with that syndrome, though.
Oh!
Oh, what if he coming back?
Because you'd love it there.
You
You would love it there. You'd be.
What was
you're
that
captive.
book? Oh my goodness gracious! It's like about Stockholm syndrome, and I think a bunch of musicians like get captured by like terrorists or something, but then they like end up like liking them. Oh, did I dream this book? I'm gonna have to get back. It's like about
I don't know, man.
the title's like a harp or something, violin.
Were they? No, I don't know. Why were they taken hostage?
I think it was like during a war or something, and they like just so happened there's like a terrorist group or something.
Oh.
I'll have to get back to you on that one. Well, we have a lot of updates for next episode.
I know.
I'm gonna get back to you. I swear it's a real book, and if it's not, I'm gonna write it. He made his debut at Covent Garden in 2009. I don't care about this stuff. Did he do anything cool?
No, he go down. So he's got a underground electronic bands.
All right.
He'd be singing.
The Ghost. He'd be singing 100 Wars of Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of wars.
I was just gonna say, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of words. Oh my god.
Wow.
Holy shit.
All right. Well, he's got stuff.
He's opera. He was Don Jose and Carmen.
We got 45 minutes.
We're at 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, let's wrap it up then.
You want to wrap it up? You want to do one more?
Do one more. This is a real stinker, I think.
I know, it's a good one.
The Cleve Man.
The Cleve Man.
Yeah, dude, he's putting his like glasses up because he's like,
did I hear Cleveland?
yeah, like when he arrives in Cleveland, he's going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He's going to a
He's
garden.
like, hello, my Cleveland. I can't do his Swedish. I don't.
Yeah, that's like Nordic.
I know.
That's good. Loves Cleveland. The city of 1,000 hot dogs. I don't know.
They know for their hot dogs in Cleveland?
Oh, great.
Oh, Rich, right up your friggin' alley, dude.
The 1989 Arkansas Razorbacks baseball team. Now, the Arkansas Razorbacks, that's a University of Arkansas team. They're D1 NCAA. In 1989, they were...
You just lost all steam.
They were coached by Norm DeBrin in his 20th season. This guy coached a college baseball team for 20 years.
Shit.
I bet, like, 1980, back then, it was like, you're in a job, you're like, I'm just going to fucking do it. I'm going to do it for 20 years.
College World Series 5th?
Did they make the... Oh, what? What is that?
Yeah, what does that mean? They made it... Is there any more?
Well, maybe they were in the tournament, and they got to 5th, so they finished 5th.
That's not bad.
Overall,
oh, wait, let me see the record. Go 51. Wow, 51-16.
They went 51-16. That's pretty good. They're in the Southwest Conference. Now, this is 1989, mind you. So, I feel like at this time, and now you have a lot of baseball players going to college first before they go to the MLB. But back then, I don't think you had guys from high school.
This guy was good.
These guys all became accountants and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. These guys are in the draft. I don't know. Dennis Fletcher.
I don't know who that is.
He's Scott Posey.
Wait.
Scott Pose?
Wait a second. How many fucking rounds are there in the baseball MLB draft?
1 billion.
60th round? You went 1,417?
They don't televise all 60 rounds.
60 round? Jesus.
The lowest guy, the lowest guy on this team was picked 1400th overall
Oh my god.
in the 1989 MLB draft
That
to
is
the Kansas City Royals farm system.
that's crazy.
That gentleman never saw the show. I
No.
would imagine
He could say, "Hey, I got drafted though."
I got drafted. He's
Shortstop.
he's always just talking about it. Hey, he was a shortstop. Mike Oquist. I had to click it. I'm sorry. Wow, he had a 6-year career.
Oh,
He
so
was-
he must
he
have
made
actually
it. He
played.
made it to the show.
He
He
did.
was Orioles, Padres,
Wow.
A's.
Oquist allowed 14 runs on 16 hits. Is that a record?
No, that's not. I mean, that happens. Usually they would take you out.
Yeah.
With,
Jeez, and then he retired the next year.
on August 3rd, 1998, Oquist gave up 14 home runs to the New York Yankees. Oquist allowed 14 runs on 16 hits, with the most being in the second inning. 7. He struck out 3 batters while walking 3 and allowing 4 home runs and 115 pitches. They were just like, leave him in.
Yeah,
What
he's
are
like,
they?
I'm hurting.
The 4 relievers that closed the game out for the A's allowed a combined total of 1 hit, 1 walk. They really came in and cleaned up his mess.
Jeez.
Conversely, Orlando Hernandez, the pitcher of the Yankees, pitched a complete game while allowing a run on 3 hits. That's a great outing. He threw 120 pitches.
Why did they
Was
let
that
him?
his? Was that his final game? Oh no, that wasn't his final game.
Why did they let him go for that long?
This is what an insult to this man.
I know.
That they put like his worst outing. His Wikipedia page is extremely short. The biggest thing in it is this paragraph describing how he gave up 14 earned runs
Yeah.
on an August day in 1998 to the New York Yankees.
He had to have done something right.
His
Wow.
ERA 5.46. That's
good,
bad.
huh?
That's bad.
Jesus.
25 and 31 for his win-loss.
Well, he
He had,
played.
he had a 6-year career.
He got some money. He got.
Oh man,
Sorry, bud.
why didn't they pull him?
I know. Gee, you think after 7 runs they?
Now it's just so crazy. The people have such a short like.
You gotta save that arm, dude.
No, they go. This guy gave up 7 earned runs. I'm taking him out of the game.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Oh man, they
And
left him
Mike,
in.
if you want to come on the pod, we'll have you on.
Yeah, sorry, Mike.
If you want to tell us
Oh,
about
man.
something good you did.
Mike, you gotta tell us about that day with the New York Yankees.
And he's like, honestly, I didn't do one thing good. I don't know how I stuck around for
and that was
long.
'98, so that team had Jeter on it. It had
Barry Bonds?
no Barry Bonds was not on the New York
99
Yankees.
maybe.
He wasn't on the Yankees.
He played for the Baltimore Orioles, so.
No, he did not.
He played for the Baltimore Orioles.
played on the Giants.
Oh. I just realized those are 2 different teams.
The Orioles and the Giants.
I forgot the Giants were even a team.
Well, you
The
know,
Padres?
no harm, no foul.
kinda the same
You're
team.
You're not a big baseball guy.
Nope. It's
All
not
right.
the Florida Marlins anymore, right?
It's the Miami Marlins, but that's okay.
That's
It's
close.
Close
That's
enough.
close. Yeah, that's it.
Poor
and
guy.
I'm so sorry. We're ending here. It's sad. Sorry, Mike.
University of Arkansas.
Sorry, Mike-O. But you made it, dude. And only about, 5,000 people a year make it to the MLB, so...
Well, they don't all play in the MLB.
I know, that's
they
true. He did
get
play.
stuck in single A. They play a week and then they leave
That's true.
to
All right.
become a plumber.
We'll end it here. We got it. Now we're back.
Getting
now
in
we're back into
we're
the...
shaking off the cobwebs.
Shaking off the... I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was
we're
alright.
back in
I'm
it.
so negative. I'm like, this is
No,
bad.
you're good.
Cleve
I could-
Man.
I-
we can make shirts
The
with
Cleve
the Cleve
Band.
Man
The
on
Cleve Band was
it.
good. All right. Yeah, so thanks for listening and watching if anyone was listening and watching. And
Bye.
like and review and subscribe and comment and see you later.
Bye bye.